Whatever your night at the circus is, whatever your favourite night is, this could be one of the great nights at World Arts. We've already had a belter, Dennis Priestley, taking out just Peter Manley. But Keith Deller and Harry Robinson could be a blinder. Then we've got Taylor and Burgess and Harrington and Evison. Dave, you said they'd have to up these.
Second set.
Yes, you can see there before this match, Deller was back at 80.56. Now he's upped it 4 points, and Harry Robinson's really increases from 78.65 up to 89.81. But he's Deller in front.
97.
And well, Deller will be happy with that percentage. 40, anything above 40% is satisfactory. 25% for Harry Robinson. He's had 3 darts at a double which he's missed, so that he'll be anxious just to shade that up. Although it must be said that one of those, or rather 2 of those misses for the double didn't really matter because he won the leg anyway.
Someone could suggest,
96,
in theory, that Harry's potential, a brilliant player from his early teens in the Whitley area, and flourished last night, beat Werner 3-zip, will be tested by Deller's experience. So it could cook a bit to a perler, even though Deller's got the first set.
Well, you can see he's just infinitesimally off the target so far. Just the wrong side of the wire.
Well, I would suggest that's got something to do with his style. We can see in a minute, Dave, that
59.
I think that if you're about 16 stone like this lad is, there's Deller's. See, there's a very high apex in that. If there's anything wrong with Harry's release, if he's off balance, then they're going to miss by half an inch, like he's doing at the moment. So if we stay on this widest shot, you can see Deller's comes off, his back foot comes off about an inch off the deck, but just it's a little snidge
55.
off. But Harry, bigger lads, the fulcrum of the pitch is on your front foot. See, that is bound to transmit to the throwing arm.
140. 60.
Well, neither player has by
60.
any stretch
Double
achieved
eight.
his peak yet. Robinson on 76. 25 would leave 36. Now double 8 came for treble 15, 60. That's a good shot.
Hey,
Readjusted perfectly there. The first drive went astray, but he realigned himself with great professional skill there.
Second leg.
First leg to Robinson
Game
with
on.
the throw. Now Deller, he has the darts. This is the start of the second leg.
60.
Well, Robinson knew this was going to be no cruise. So
93.
he's been very cool, took advice from Tommy Cox of the PDC, one of his former star player in the Northeast. Tommy Cox now runs the PDC, his tournament organiser. Said, take it cool against Warner, and it worked. So one have gone to Harry's head that he's got to the last 8. He wants to be there on Sunday in the final.
Yes, he managed to melt the Iceman Warner, and if he could achieve that kind of pressure
78.
on Deller, we have known Deller just to crack a little in those circumstances. If Keith Deller if he wins this set, he's a great front runner, Sid. His confidence grows and he takes some catching. There are several players. John Lowe was always a better player from the front than from the back, although we've seen him come back. But Deller likes to be ahead. It gives him confidence. It's worth just about a leg a set to him.
Yep. Harry looking
100.
pretty cool around the 60 now. Yeah, he used to be one of the lads in the second row who practiced the tricks that maybe you shouldn't practice. Don't have a shave. Use your knee instead of your arm, so all that bit.
But he still has his own ears, though, doesn't he?
Ain't bad shape either. Some of these lot might lose it before the night's out.
Well, might lose their boots.
59. Harry require 170.
Well, now this is the top shot. We've seen it once from Peter Evison on later tonight, but you can see Harry Robinson is almost the length of the M25 away.
85.
And coming up in a minute is these two diced it out here for a place in the last 4. There will be the greatest darts player who ever stood on a hot green, and Elvis Sutton drew breath for my money. Phil Taylor, who's been to make it 6 times world champion. Up next against Shane Burgess.
45.
Well, Robinson was gambling that Deller can't finish on 137. He can't now.
57.
Now, this is an important leg for Harry Robinson.
40.
To take it against the throw to go 2 up in this second set.
2 10s.
20.
Has let Deller in with an opportunity, and he'll be really looking to hold his throw. Now then, double top for the leg with the throw, squares it up, and well, Robinson had his chance there. 2 darts and a double.
Third leg, Harry to throw first. Game on.
Sid is king.
I'm sorry, kid, I'm a Republican.
Who would argue? Certainly a king of entertainment.
$60.
Well, we've got a fair old Yorkshire horde in here tonight, Sid, and Dennis Priestley has delivered the goods, and of course just up the road tomorrow there's another big batch of Yorkshiremen supporting the Minnows in the Cup for Emily
60.
at West Ham, which is what, just up the A13 from us. So there we go. Is it going to be Yorkshire's weekend in the East End of London? Who can say?
96.
Good mark. Can't find the adjustment there at the moment.
24. 100.
Well, the Mad Hatters are here, and here's Robinson, and he really does ping them home, doesn't he? And he pings them home very, very accurately.
100.
That's his second.
Deller took the first set. For the second.
45.
And that maximum really hurt Keith Deller.
Yeah, it's maybe the fact that the balance of the back foot being off the deck doesn't hurt Harry Styles so much,
95.
because he's actually thrown them so hard the dart doesn't weep. Our flight cam shows distinctively what happens to the dart 2 feet from the board. It enters a weep trajectory. If you throw them harder,
Harry require 101.
You cut the dip.
And 101 for 2-1. 82 now remaining. Went for the ball to leave double 16, gets to 17.
61.
Still went back for 25. Good thinking, leaves him double top. Deller desperately needs 118. He's had a couple of ton finishes here. Oh, that's disastrous. That's disastrous.
78.
Tops then.
Harry require 40.
To get back in this match early doors with a vengeance. It's Tops for 2-1, set 2.
Mile away. That's better.
Third leg, Harry Robinson. Fourth leg, Keith to throw.
Well, here is the shot. The first dart was a long way off, but that one was pretty well spot on. And Keith Deller, who needed 118, did the hard work, got the treble 20, and missed the big 18, and that really was calamitous. Show him who's chief. I'm not sure of the connotation of that one, Sid. Is he an Indian?
No, I think
or has he got reservations?
I think it's Nordic blank verse.
Nordic.
Blank verse, it means that you invert the rhyme. So
60.
Keith rhymes with Keith.
Ah, you may
see
have
the
it.
Nordics are in
There
fourth,
it-
yeah.
Yes, right. Well, we do get some lovely loonies in our darts crowds. Remember here, Sid, we once had a nun with a pint and a cigarette on.
58.
A striking Viking.
97.
Yeah, and we've even got a Norwegian witch here. Brought her own broomstick. That's a big fight in British sport now, though. If you're watching in America, we're part of the action. We don't just go and support. We
121.
Tell us why, Kim.
Concern for Kim here because Keith could well lose this set with this leg.
92.
Not far off the treble 18 there.
$68. Harry, you require 112.
112 then for Harry Robinson and the second set.
38.
And Keith Deller must pull out a big finish here. 134 already this week. He's scored 138, so it's within his range.
Leaves tops, but
94.
Good chance for Harry then. Pull it, level it, sets. He won 16. Tops for the set.
34. Going to require 40.
So Deller to claw back. Yes. All square. Robinson with the darts in this decider. And this is a critically important early leg. Let's watch Deller hit this double top, spreading chalk all over the board, as is his way, his trademark. But now, if Deller can win this leg, he will go in 2 up. But Robinson needs to win. It's such a difference going in all square with 2 legs to go down, even over the 7-set distance. It's a big
and then, if you're brave man to put a bet on Harry, if he's 2-zip down against Deller's experience.
Absolutely. Because Keith would then just dig in, hold on to his sets with the darts, and it would be good night, nurse.
96.
Room for certainly another one in there, and the treble, yes.
121.
Keeping on his tail end, letting Harry know he's in the game here. Over 1,000 people, as Dave said, lovable nutters to a man, woman and child. Loving the tops in world darts.
100.
Yes, this is the pulse beat of working class sport.
60.
Robinson steaming on.
100.
Down at a shot. Deller really urgently requires ton 40.
Yeah, put the pressure on.
Well, ton 40 really. He's not going to get it.
100. Harry require 106.
Long way off treble 18.
58.
Now this is where Deller really has got to find a big score and apply some pressure on that 48 shot. And that's not a very heartening start.
No, that.
39.
Ducking and diving there.
48.
Well, you have to say that Robinson can only throw this one away at this point. 48 he requires. And now, double 16.
Yeah.
They're saying Wiki Beer, Andy Norsten. Robinson folks level 1 set each. Are we cooking up yet another belter on this pro night of world darts? The Circus Tavern.
Welcome back live to quarter-final night here at the Circus Tavern in Purfleet. It's quarter-final night, but there's no quarter given up there on stage, and this man, Harry Robinson, has upped his game. He's won the second set of his match against Keith Deller. Here's Deller, 1 comfortably enough 3-1 in the first set, but seemed to go off the pace as we see him in flight cam. And now it's Deller who will be most anxious to hit an explosive patch form and spurt away here, because all the signs, Sid, were that Robinson was the man who actually was upping the pace.
Yeah. We've even got the Chelsea set in here.
100.
Best 7 sets. It's 1 set each.
60.
Experience of Della could make a difference. Well, wonder if he's got trousers.
99.
Well, it may well be Keith by the skin of his teeth. It's certainly going to be a close call.
100. Thank you.
Yeah, potential realised when he was about 16. Harry won the Whitley Bay singles. And he could progress any further. What an amazing achievement. First ever time of the World Championships. He could get to the last 4. But Della has other ideas.
Well, he's left himself a bogey 162 here, Robinson. So Keith Deller knows he's going to be back at 116. Yes,
81.
leaves him 81. And so Deller knows there's some urgency about trying to put together this 116.
60.
That simply isn't good enough. 60 needs to be getting tons.
Treble 19. Unlucky. Treble 14 he wants now. On the wire.
41. Keith require 56.
Well, he's back in for 56, Keith Deller. 16 tops and
tops. Badly pulled. Double 10.
Nice shot in the first leg. Keith Deller. Second leg. Harry to throw first. Game on, please.
So Robinson with the darts to try and level up the third set, and I think rather like in tennis, Sid, Keith Waddell is having trouble. He's having to work hard to save his serve, to save the darts, whereas he'd be much happier if he was winning his legs with the darts with a ton or so to spare.
Yep, Della I think is not as comfy as we've seen him. And Harry, we talked earlier in the first game, me and John Gwynn about the professional dart is the guy who every 3 gets 1 on the 60. And I've got to say at the moment, Harry looking more reliable to get 1 on the 60 in this scoring phase.
58.
So Della trying to pull back with 140 points here.
81.
Great chance here for Harry then, I think. 309 plays 379, and this to put some air between him and Della. Unlucky on the treble 19.
93.
So he's got him off his back.
96.
60 would make life very interesting, would mean he'd be at the double first.
100.
Means Harry is almost certainly going to get a shot at the double first to bring it level. 1 set each. Third set.
58.
Well, it certainly isn't vintage Keith Deller at this point. He's right off his game, and this is a very real opportunity for Robinson to step up.
Lost the line. Treble 17 now.
76.
Leaving tops.
Deller is in trouble.
Right then, pull it level. Tops.
89. Harry, you require 40.
Deller on a 3-darter, so a little bit of pressure. Badly pulled that. Double 10. Double 7.
He doesn't like that one very much. Very few players do, but it's all the same area of target. Well, there it is. He readjusted, took his time. But you see, that's the difference. That Harry Robinson won that leg with the dart, with Deller resting way back on 100. So he had time and comfort. And you'll see this double 7. We don't see it that often, but it made no difference to Harry Robinson. And he's on the off.
84.
Harry's on the
and that is Harry Robinson's third maximum 180. This is just the third set. He's hit one every set, and considering he hadn't hit one up until then in the competition, that's 100. Just how much his game has come along. He's getting better with every match, Sid.
That's his first appearance in the World Championship, in any World Championship. So to take the scalp of the 1983 World Champion, quite a thing.
Well, he already has Alan Warner's hanging on his belt, and that's no mean achievement. So he can claim to be a considerable giant killer, a bit of a giant himself. So he's well matched and prepared 100. For that kind of activity.
I think he's slowed down slightly from how he started.
24.
Well, that's let Deller back in. Deller will walk high with this fellow. Well, that's an optimist. It's certainly not the case at the moment. He's having to work hard to stay in there
60.
On terms.
Well,
45.
When Harry gets in the 60 first dart, plenty of room around him.
Good shot this would be. Not a possibility now. 157. Got to come out now. Treble 19.
99. Harry, you require 152.
152 for Harry Robinson. Out of range now.
60.
Yeah, he's reaching for it. His rhythm, Robinson,
58.
not too good on the 60 scoring.
58. Single 18, double top.
Tops!
He's got in the third leg. Big fella. Fourth leg, Harry to throw first.
So the legs going with the darts.
137.
Looking to save set 3 as Harry. Keith doesn't like the lie, tries the cover, misses. Oh, 29. Mess. Hey, mess.
Yes, that picture told its own story.
See, they're such thin barrel darts, he lands them
100.
Horizontal with the floor. So there's loads of room like Taylor's to get them in.
Well, they're short as well too, Sin, aren't they? They're tiny little points. And we've had 100. This debate so often, and you can see the chalk there which Deller spreads about, scattering seeds in the springtime. You can see the treble, around the treble of 20 is clearly marked with white chalk, which some players find distractive. Already we've had one of his opponents asked to move the board around in between sets.
137.
I think it was Mick Manning last night.
So Harry is striving to save the third set. Say he's 60 scoring.
100
is that of a professional. 1 per set of 3 is what you need.
Squared it up. But now 84 for Harry Robinson to level up this set. Oh, 34.
Game shot.
Well, that's
an amazing shot.
Harry Robinson.
Remarkable shot. Most players on 84 would go treble 20, double 12.
Fifth
He
leg,
went
Priestley,
full double
front
17.
first.
It's so rarely we
Game
see
on.
double 17. That's the joy of this game. So we learn something, we see something different every night, every day.
84.
Eric Bristow, Albus with a spotting on this, completely bamboozled like we all want. But if they go in, good thing.
59.
No, he missed the ball. Would have got 25 and left 19 and tops.
But now, again, this becomes an ultra-critical leg to go into the lead.
83.
Keith Deller knows most of the pressure is on him because he has to throw. If he's not going to win the sets when he has the darts, then he really has a problem on his hands.
He's risking this one. That was a real risky dart.
60.
The bed was blocked. Well, the Mad Hatters are here, but they're not at a tea party.
60.
Yes, Keith has a wry nod there. He knows he really should have hit the treble with at least one of those last three darts.
60.
But equals itself up. Harry missing the treble. So if he could keep them there, another one in there, and he'll get to the double easily first.
81.
Started very promisingly there with plenty of room, but then it just drifted away and ended up with 21 from the last two darts. He's still in front, Deller, but by no means dominating.
Yeah.
And he's no longer in front now.
Great darts.
It's got to come out.
100.
Good shooting.
Great shot, lads. So Harry's got the pressure that this needs 140. The flight's in the way. Oh,
So now Keith Deller, 56, 16. First dart, yes, now 2 darts, a double top for the set. That could be the marker.
36.
Wow.
Harry require 122.
Robinson may look exclusively on 18s here. 122.
yeah. Wants 18. Wants the ball to go ahead. 2-1 in sets.
76.
Well, that's a long way away, right out of our picture even. But so Deller
Keith requires
again,
20.
and now he knows he's got to hit it. Double 5. Disaster.
No
Blew
score.
it.
Harry require
4 darts
46.
he's had to win
So
this.
a lot of this big, one of the biggest crowds we've ever had. The over 1,000 people
Thank you.
egging on the new lad. First time in the World Championship. This is his chance to shine, to go ahead. He wants double 18. Double 9.
28.
Oof. It is nail biting. Look at the agony of the crowd.
20.
Keith Deller has had 4 darts at a double to win the set. Now, double 10 again. Yes! He fists at the crowd. They're saying, come on, but Deller is the man who'll be relieved. He just edged that third set. He's 2-1 up. Can he continue this run, or can Harry come back at him and make this a real match? There's Deller. There's the concentration. There's the shot. We're going to take a break, so are they, but we're going to be back in just a couple of minutes.